All right, welcome back to Monster Train the Second. Let us depart. No current streak and all random. It's fine with me. Let's go. All right, what do we have first? Primordium, interesting, with reanimate. Ooh, very interesting. Seraph is sap. Archeon Rage, Kale Damage Shield. The Pyre of Dominion. Very interesting. So we don't get Plinks. Okay. 2 Mind Collapses, 2 Twisted Assistants. Probably the best assistant, or one of the best. Twisted Back is amazing. Meat Hook. Great unit. Interesting. So we get 2. Yeah. Don't think I want Prism Retrieval. Doesn't work well with the assistants. Crucible Extension could be okay. Excavation Eruption could be okay. Interesting. What are we thinking? So Meat Hook can go and feed on Primordium. Twisted Assistants can die early. One can go on to, or one Twisted Back can go on to Primordium. One can go on to Meat Hook. And, okay. I'm going to click Excavation Eruption. Two Reanimation Labs, okay. Do we want Spiky Skin? I don't think so. 2 Reanimation Labs isn't great, but Weaponized Prosthetic is very bad. Puffer Flesh, I don't think makes sense here. Reanimation Lab it is. Oh, and I have to take one of these. Oh my god. I guess I'll click Alloyed Construct. Still more. I don't think we can do well with 2 hulking masses. 1 would be more than enough already. Let's go with Play Doctor. Alright, Primordium. Yeah, we'll take Aggressive Edible. And we are not mixing. So this allows us to get our reanimation room out quickly. That's good. And sure, we'll try this. Okay, what the hell do we do? Something like this? I have no reanimate. Sure. Play the Twisted Assistant out front. He can tank. He can tank. He can die. Okay, what do we got? Let's stun you. And we can kill one. Can kill one here. Just throw off this alloyed construct. It's going to be a priority for removal. And get another Twisted Assistant down. Go ahead and play a Mind Collapse for free. Very interesting run so far. That is faux sure. Oh, so the guy in the back won't attack at all. And we've just won. Alright, very interesting. What do we got? Alright, Perils of Production. October Assault with the Ember. Space Prism. Space Prism can help us get all of our massive units together on one floor. It'd be nice to have Primordium, Meat Hook, both Plague Doctors on the same floor. Although Perils can be really good. Perils is kind of the higher roll. Interesting. Let's click on Perils for now. Okay, I don't want another Twisted Assistant, I don't think. And I'll go ahead and click over Worked Assistant. Ooh, I don't want another Umbra unit, that's for sure. Do I want to upgrade some units? Meat Hook could gain Dualism, Alloyed Construct. Don't think we need another Lazarus unit, and I could put a holdover on Perils. Interesting. What would you do here? I think because we have the Lazarus banner here, I'll go right. Alright, well. Morsel Maker is pretty good. It's 9/9. And if we're playing Alloyed Construct, I think that's a take. Okay, Titanite. Endless. So Endless does not work well on the grafted units. It does work well on Overworked Assistant. I'll take it. And I'll take a Reanimate 1 on the Assistant. And let's remove the other Alloyed Construct. And let's remove... I think we're okay. Let's save our money for now. Go into battle. Alright. Primordium. Might as well morsel it up on the top floor. Play middle row. Oh, I could have played my Meat Hook. What am I doing? I think we gotta undo that. Sorry. Try again. Primordium. Morsel. Meat Hook. Play Reanimation Lab here. And we'll play this one where we have units. Do I want to do that? Let's get the Assistant in. Titan skin now. Does this mind collapse work? Let's check this. Sorry, just getting my brain attached to my body here. Kill either one. Alright, that's better. I'm remembering how to play this video game. Okay. Let's do the twisted back on our alloyed construct. Go ahead and put our other plague doctor out. Get rid of the chimes. Get rid of you. Alright. Let's go ahead and tank the hit and get rid of the Umber. And we'll save our hook hand days for the very next battle. $182. We can perils. Twisted back on the far leg doctor. And we'll be on our way. Looking great in terms of units. Don't have a whole lot of much else going on. Alright, packed morsels, making of a morsel, grovel. I think our morsel generation is in a good place. We have Primordium and Morsel Maker. It's probably enough. Grovel's pretty good here, though. More assistance. Do we want a Sanguine assistant? Could be good on Meat Hook. One more card to play. I'll click it. Let's take it. Alright, do we want equipment? This is always where I need to check the logbook. And try to understand what's going on. Equipment. Lazarus League. You know, I always love Organ Harvester, double-edged arms. Probably do want twisted back on the alloyed construct. Umbra ain't got no equipment. So rooms for Lazarus, we already have reanimation lab ×2. Inferno room could be cool. Hall of Mirrors, double Primordium maybe? I don't know. There's another one way up here if we decide we want equipment. I'm gonna go left. Okay, Endless Large Stone. Hydra Armed Horror. Oof. Do we play it? We can only generate 3 equipment. Right? We already have quite a few units. I'm gonna try it without. Alright, do we want Endless on Overworked Assistant? Duality on Meat Hook is great. For the double stun. You really don't want Endless. Endless is kind of a... It's not a great upgrade in Monster Train 2. Like, only on the Imps do you really want it, I think, anymore. Like, because ideally, this guy, the overworked assistant, is just constantly reanimating. Large stone. I'm going to put a plus 14 on one of the Plague Doctors. Sure, let's spread them out. Okay, we do get dualism. So on the alloyed construct, we get 2 fuel. This one's subtle, but if you look, Hook Hand, his ability, dazes for 2. Morsel Maker does nothing. Overworked Assistant. I'm going to take it on Meat Hook. And reanimate 1. Maybe I'll hold out on this for now. Damage shield 3 on something? I don't think so. Discarded wings. Very interesting. Yeah, I'm going to take that, and I am going to put it... What? Not eligible. What the heck? Well, I don't want anything else, I don't think. The assistants all die. The Plague Doctors can live on their own floor. Let's keep going. Yep, there it goes. Insta-collapse. Alright, next battle. Archeon. Okay. Alloyed. Primordium. A Meat Hook. Morsels. And play the reanimation lab. Okay. And alright, got him. Good. So we can Vampire's Tooth on Meat Hook. Also daze Archeon every time he comes by us. And we'll play out our Plague Doctor. Put the reanimation lab on the right floor. Alright, our construct is looking pretty beefy. Beefy and good. I'm gonna play out all of my assistants. And nothing to do with Mind Collapse. And time to stun again. Get stunned, fool. Alright, we're down to 2. 1 twisted back onto the alloyed construct. The other can go on to the Plague Doctor. And let's go ahead and juice up, get our perils. Excavate. And save some damage here. Looking pretty good. Oh, we didn't need to play that Plague Doctor, but we'll do it anyway. And Archeon simply blows up. So it didn't turn. Double-edged bearer, shroud spike, electricity chamber. These are all pretty good. Another multi-strike. I think the twisted back on alloyed construct is still very good, so we don't need to go for that. Shroud spike. We do have some ember generation with perils. Well, let's try it. Test subject alpha. Do we want him? Gosh. Sure. Let's take space. Okay, spells to upgrade. I mean, it's perils and grovel, pretty much, right? Some excavation eruption. We can take health. We can take a trinket. Logbook. Where are the trinkets? All right, so Lazarus League. Ooh, advanced growth would be cool. Yeah, let's go look at some trinkets. That sounds fun. Chain of Gems, Artificial Firestone, Life Insurer. Interesting. Alright, we do get the box. I don't want to put the assistants in the box because if they just die, they don't get the equipment doesn't come out of the box, right? Don't think I want to put spells into a box either. Those are all working just as fine. Let's take the mystery box. And upgrade Primordium. Alright, do we want status? I think we should try it. We're going to get enough. So this is 3 by 15 is 45 versus 90, so it's half as much damage. Can still put perils on holdover. We do have a shroud spike. We do have morsel maker. So let's take superfood. Chain of Gems is really good here. We can't afford a reroll. Don't have a good source of reanimate yet beyond what's on the overworked assistant. Let's take the Firestone. And get going. Take all the challenges, take all the trials. Alright. Let's do top floor with a morsel setup. How about we play downstairs? See what's good. See what's good. Look, I got a wretch. It's crazy. Okay. Okay, all good. And what shall we do? Ooh, Emperor Forge, nice. What a high roll. Is that shit going in my deck now? It is in my discard pile. Son of a bitch. Okay. One twisted back onto our TSA. The other onto our alloyed construct. And let's go ahead and give him some attack. Alright, looking pretty strong. And if we retch, welcome back, Primordial. Sure, Gem Trove. Why not? Just want to get rid of these morsels. Ember Forge, go! Alright, looking quite good. Alright, we do not win. We still don't win, interesting. But we can still stun. So Alloyed Construct not participating in much at the moment. We are winning. Engine upgrade -1. Let's click a void binding. All right, so Surgical Strike is interesting because we could play it against our overworked assistant. Faulty Body Organ Harvester with an Ember. Do I want any of this? I think I'll skip, actually. Okay, more trinkets, Unstable Vortex, Lazarus League Banner. Is there anything we really want to delete? Mind Collapse, 1 Excavation. Don't really have a whole lot of support in terms of spells. We do have a ton of units we could upgrade. TSA, Plague Doctors, another Alloyed Construct. Alright, so no Merchants of Steel for a little bit, so let's do that. Alright, let's TSA. Multi. And do we want to large stone something? Let's give the other Plague Doctor a little bonus attack. Large stone is just so bad. And I don't think I'm going to put another dualism on overworked assistance. We might as well give him the extra reanimate. I'll ditch one mind collapse. And another plague doctor, another meat hook. I think I have plenty. Guild marker. Definitely don't want sketches. So we'll just go ahead and take guild marker. And let's go. Feeling quite strong. Taking all the multi-strikes. Whatever you got. Alright, let's meat hook. That'll do. Sanguine assistant. Acid shower. Go ahead and play the plague doctor out because we're getting incanted here. And overworked assistant, you can go out. And let's make you more. All right, and we're okay on the top floor. Let's go ahead and play out some twisted assistance. The tooth can go on, say, meat hook. Let's get a little bit more ember. Ooh, he leaks now. Interesting. All right, that does it. And let's get our other twisted assistant out and ditch the vengeful shard. Alright, and if we daze him, we should be in good shape. One twisted back on TSA. The other up top. And we'll play out the other... Yeah, we'll play out the other plague doctor. There's some pretty nice self-upgrading units. Yeah, let's get some morsels. Alright, looking okay in the bottom. Not particularly great. Be horrified. Ooh, it's even worse. Alright, no worries. We will be just fine. And the chance to play more spells. Take a void binding too, why not? Oh no! I have 2 vengeful shards in my hand. But they do not matter. Gem Trove, Feast Grovel. I'll click Feast, why not? Another Horrify. I think the Horrify that I picked up was a box pull. Risky operation. Could be good on the plague doctors. It's kind of interesting. I think days is going to be the key here. We are fighting Sap Seraph. Slight problem. And let's go look at some spell upgrades. Alright, Spell Chain Permafrost. What do we want to dupe? Alright, let's make Void Binding cheaper. Spell Chain? Spell Chain Spike would be good if we had Shade Splitters. But is it good with just perils? I don't think it is. Permafrost? Nah, let's reroll. Remove Consume Holdover. Let's do Holdover first on Horrify. It's 10 Magic Power on Mind Collapse. Could get us out of a jam. Remove a card. I don't think we need to do that. Find a chance to play our Ember at some point. And give me another Daze. 2 is good. We'll get going. Very low number of spells in the deck at present moment. TSA, Meat Hook in front. Ooh, nice. Pseudoscience. Alright, what we're going to do. 1, 2, 3. We daze you, we should be good. Let's play 1 Horrify now and play the Pseudoscience. We'll dump the lab out just to get it out of the way. Okay. I do want to get my Twisted back out. So let's go ahead and do that. Can feast, sure. And might as well play a Horrify. Oh, he didn't die. It's unfortunate. Let's go ahead and put a Plague Doctor up here. That'll work. They keep giving me Emberforge. Alright, so 1 swing, 2 swing, 3 swings. That's fine. Stun you. Some full floors. Okay. Twisted back. Horrify him to the back. He still lives. It's a bit of a problem. He lives no more. Alright, if we twist it back here. And we're out of energy. We can't stun. Gives our assistant one more round of life. Another overworked assistant, sure. Go get him, buddy. And we can feast for free. Actually, did I want to play the Shroud Spike? Probably did, didn't I? Dum, 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 dum. Okay, we don't feast first. Play the shard out. And we'll go ahead and horrify. And spike. And feast. We'll hold on to the void binding for a later time. Okay. 88 times 2. It's 160 mumble. Not quite 180. Sorry, 170 mumble. Deal 4 damage. Too funny. I can horrify you, sure. These remaining 2, we can go ahead and do this. Let's get the horrifies rolling. I'll do both. Not thinking too hard here. All right, 764. 1568. Let's go ahead and play the Ember. We're going to lose our horrifies, but we'll risk it here. And yeah, we lost our horrifies, all right. Too funny. Let's skip the void bindings, we don't need them. Get horrified, son. Alright, we're still very light on spells. Alright, some good cards. So I feel like our morsel strategy could benefit from both Wretch and Kindle. Kindle could feed the Shroud Spike. Wretch can bring back Primordium. I think protecting our TSA with more reanimate on the overworked assistant is going to be the way to go. So I'm going to take that spike. And we have so few spells. Does card draw even matter? Let's take Ember, I guess. Equipment and money, more spells. So double stack on Horrify. The spikes could use some attention. Perils on Holdover. Let's go right. Okay, Bloodthirsty Blade. A little late for that. I think Fight Club could be good for our Plague Doctors and Alloyed Construct. Sure. Let's play it. Damage Shield 2. Should have looked in the spell shop first. We'll risk it. Alright, remove Consume. Holdover perils. Reroll. Alright, no intrinsic, sadly. So spell chain does work here on perils. Don't want it on the X cost cards, obviously. We shall do it. Let's make Grovel a little cheaper. And that's all of our money. Feeling strong again, so let's take all of the trials that come our way. We have 9 Ember. Morsels. Oops. I have 9, but I don't have 10. Okay, Alloy Construct. Try this again. Play them in order of priority. Get to slapping. We do get an immortal trade, that's good. I'm gonna throw this off. So many twisted backs. And what shall I do here? Don't want to incant. Well, I guess it doesn't matter, does it? The tooth can go on Meat Hook. And Horrify, sure. I don't know when we're going to start actually leaking, but I'll play one Twisted Assistant on the middle floor. Ooh, Prism Retrieval. Lucky me. Alright, what shall we do? Twisted back. Would like to see... I'm going to let my Horrifies go. We'll play a Feast. Click end turn. Alright, Peril shows up. The Morsel Maker can mix for us. Actually, I should be putting this on the TSA, I think. And you can have another damage shield. The word, the word. Alright, what do we do? Let's get juiced up. We are incanting everyone, which isn't ideal. Certainly Shroud Spike here. You know, let's give him health. Okay, interesting. Yep. Perils on TSA. Can play a Space Prism for free. Let's go ahead and Horrify once, and I'm going to Spike. Getting quite strong. Lifesteal's good. Alright, 1,000. And I believe if we incant, they're going to get spikes, right? Does this make things worse or better? Did I daze with my... I didn't daze with my meat hook. That's funny. Oh, another 400 count. Prayer stone, interesting. I don't think it's going to matter all that much. Let's mix. Sap. End turn. Alright, we got him. End turn. Would love to play Ember Forge right here. Gravel cannibalize cave in. No thanks. Another horrify. Puffer flesh again. Reanimation lab. That's a no. Big thunder outside. I don't know if you're hearing that. Okay. So what could we possibly want out of spell upgrades? Perils is already there. All we would really want is like an intrinsic on Horrify. I don't even think we really need that. We'll look at unit upgrades one last time. Ooh, another multi-strike. I think you put it on TSA. Reanimate 1. Don't think we need it, but I'll take... Aw, you can't do double Titanite. That's bullshit. Trinkets. Equipping restores them to full health. Don't think we need. Oh, terrible. I don't want to Titanite on anything. Reanimate 1, Morsel Maker. Do a plus 14 on the other Plague Doctor. 3-roll. Another Dualism. 2 fuel. Definitely don't want endless, do we? What if we did damage shield? I'll do it. It's crazy we don't have dualism on anything. That could use it. A little health on Meat Hook never hurt. Do I really not want any of this? Guess we'll click Jack Strips. Remove 1 excavation. We'll keep it to master it, I guess. And, wow, nothing to even... It can remove 1 reanimation lab. Actually, the first one isn't doing a whole lot to begin with, but... Okay, I don't know what else to do here. Alright, let's do it. Titan trial. Alright, TSA on the bottom floor, meat hook in front. Let's get our morsel crew out. Play a chunky plague doctor. Sap may be problematic here. And I'm gonna trample. Alright, end turn. Alright, well everyone dies. Interesting. Well, that's quite bad, isn't it? Interesting. Middle floor? Alright, how do I... We get the twisted back here. Is that going to solve anything? Still a lot of sap. Okay. Looking pretty bad. Not gonna lie to you. Alright, there's perils. We are alive up top. We will stun every moment we can. A lot of brain power on this one. Okay, middle floor looks okay. Top floor looks kind of bad. Unstable. So yeah, in the Seraphite, mute or silence is just so much better than dazed. Light years better. Right, let's go ahead and get our Plague Doctor out. Could be helpful. Tricky start, but I think we've ramped our way out of it. Blazing bolts. Get out of here with that. And we'll use our spike. And we can stun big guy. Ooh, puffer flesh. In the flesh. Go get him, big A. Okay. Alright, we are good. Touch and go for a minute. Void binding. Puffer flash. Oh, he's got trample already. Alright. Pretty good. TSA leading the way. Fight the Titans. Bring it on, my babies. Okay. To middle floor again. Fight Club a little bit better than Reanimation Lab at the start. Alright, let's get the Horrify chaining going. Oops. Sorry. And let's protect our frontliners. I would love to feast and play Void Binding. Not necessary. Okay. Let's get our TSA juiced up, ready to go. Ready to battle. Let's put the double edge arms up here for now. Get 3 stun, 3 dazed onto Savagery. Put the tooth out as well. And let's get some Shroud Spike. Okay, what do we got? Perils. Twisted back onto the TSA. Where he belongs. Alright, what's hitting me for 9? Sorry? Six? Where's 6 coming from? Oh, I forget it counts the cards in your hand. That's just silly. Alright, let's Parlate. Grovel on the middle floor. Can apply 0 reanimate. And how much do we want to stun Dominion? Is the question. I think we'll let him attack us a little bit longer so we get those Pyrolites. Barrels. Removing equipment plus 30. That's bad. That's so terrible. We'll do it. Looking untouchable. Looking nigh untouchable. Do. 1, 2, 3. So we lose our assistant. I don't think that's a big deal. TSA is putting out over 600. Hook hand. Doesn't do a whole lot. I don't think we need twisted backs anymore. Entropy is at 1. Alright, Perils came back finally. It disappeared there for a minute. Or did it? And we'll start stunning to save our Pyre health. Savagery is not going to get to play this game. Alright. Everybody dying. Alloyed Construct is falling a bit in health. What are we waiting for here? One more round on Firelight. We got him. Alright, so TSA. You see him, you take him. Let's go. Good game. 1-1. take a look at what we got. All right, win a run with all covenants enabled on the Umbra. Achievement unlocked. We have mastered 6 cards. First Umbra Titan victory. 37 trample, units summoned 249. Eaton triggers 197, win streak to 1. 11 victories against the Titans. Let's take a look at what we got. Primordium. I mean, fine. Not the story here, right? Worked assistant. Good tank. Alloy construct holding up the top line, top floor. Meat hook. I love meat hook. I mean, double days. Can't beat it. Morsel maker feeding the beast, feeding the machine. 2 plague doctors. Don't want to discount their contributions. Pretty good. Plenty of exploding enemies. Noted. But TSA. Test subject alpha. What can you say about him? I think you see him, you take him. Quick sweep. Pearls on holdover with spell chain. Never discount it. Spike of the League. Actually, both spikes pretty good. And you see a card with dazed on it and you take it. It's just how it goes in this game. All right, that was very, very fun. If you did enjoy the video as well, please like it and subscribe to the channel if you don't mind. Follow me on Twitch, and I will see you in the next Monster Train 2 video. Goodbye.